G'day, I'm Ralph Schwarz. Welcome to Geoterrics Outdoors Australia. I took delivery of another backpack. What's the guy to do? I've got a problem, I know, but it was marked down to $40 on the Anaconda website, and I thought, why is that marked down so cheap? I'd seen it in the store before. It was up around the $100, $120 mark at the time, and it got marked down to 40. I got the last one in the country, and this is what's turned up. Denali Peak 55 litres. It's a straight backpack. It's marked as a hiking backpack as opposed to a travel pack, so it's a stuffed down pack. And first impressions are quite respectable. The material is the typical Denali material, high quality. One thing I am noticing here, there's no tags and nothing came with the bag, so I'm not sure if this was a return or this was straight, but let's have a look at some of the features. So on the front you've got the typical Denali flat pouch here, which is big enough to put maps. It's also got a top pouch, so the lid acts as a little bag on top, which we've seen in other backpacks that I've reviewed. You stack all your stuff in, and there's no other pockets here. It does, however, have a separate compartment which can be zipped out. Again, fairly typical of the ilk. Currently, I've got a lightweight Trailmaster bit of padding in there. It's always nice, and I can unzip that if I wanted to have a full cylinder and stuff everything down. So far so good, everything seems to be okay. It has a number of two straps here and a couple of straps on midsection here that you could put clips into, and a little bungee cord that can hold things down. What I'm absolutely loving here is this dual buckle. I've never seen one of these up close. I've seen them in the stores, never actually had a play. What this allows you to do is tension one side or the other or both if you're carrying anything in there. They call it a wand compartment. I'm thinking water bottle, I'm thinking possibly a tripod, fishing rod, a walking stick, lots and lots of possibilities, but this little dual buckle there, fantastic idea, love that. The material's a little bit thin. You wouldn't want to put too much on there, as are these straps that hold the top down. Not as robust webbing that I'd like to see, but for 55 litres, like we're talking a small person's multi-day pack, or a day pack for me with gear and emergency equipment. Let's have a look at the strap, and this is actually adjustable here. Small, medium and large. Currently it's all the way, or not quite all the way up. You've got lots of adjustment here. The shoulder straps themselves, again, the webbing is light. You've got a sternum strap which you can adjust up and down. A little bit concerned with the build on that. You'd need to be careful. Possibly that's why it was marked down. And the waist strap, I'd say medium proportions. The clips look okay, but hey, I've recently had issues with clips and had to take gear back. Doesn't have, it has a pocket on the left side, the left waist strap, which is handy for mainly in my line for batteries. Also, for if you wanted to have sport bars or some sort of snack in there, I tend not to snack when I'm walking. But that's got some great breathable material in there. It is looking to be an okay sort of bag. We'll give it a bit of a field test to see how it performs getting thrown around in the car and around the campsite, and we'll get back to you. Hey, I've been wearing this for a couple of minutes now. Sonia asked me to swap with her. She wasn't real impressed. Said it was biting into her, and I tend to agree. This pack has got all sorts of bitey. It's not actually biting, but just wearing. I'm wondering how much of that is in the setup and how much is actually in the design of the pack. There's a little bit of adjustment here that we haven't quite made yet, and it's rigged for my large frame. I'm going to give it a bit of an adjustment. I'll get back to you in a couple of minutes and see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Yeah, hey, I've noticed a couple of things about this pack. It's got a couple of fins, or actually it's got a whole sheet along the back here is what is giving this some form of rigidity. This one thing is immovable by the looks. This strapping here, there's a bit of adjustment there, but that's just not long enough, and just the way it's configured. Look, I understand why it was on special at Anaconda. I think the type of strapping, there's some great ideas on this, like the dual. I would like to see this continue in the Denali products, but comfort-wise, this thing is a bit of a fail. I tend to agree. Sonia said it feels like she's wearing sandpaper, because this material here is not the soft stuff of other packs that I've reviewed. I'm going to give this 2.25. Some great features, but it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good on, and it's not a good all-day pack. So sorry, Denali, this is not a great pack. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Please share it with like-minded friends. Give us a comment if you've got a different view, or if you've got the same view. Let us know how you feel, and give us a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.